everybody. I made this today. I don't know if you remember seeing this in any of my other videos where I just had a box and a Sharpie pen that said just do you, but I decided I wanted to spiff it up a little bit and make it all look girly. Anyway, what do you think? If you like it, stay tuned. I bought this Carpe Diem A5 notebook last month sometime. They were having a clearance sale. In fact, I just checked yesterday and they're still having their spring clearance sale, so you might be able to get some deals. Last I checked, they still had this particular A5. This is the smaller one, so if you can see my hand, how big this one is. Let me see if I can get a comparable to the other one that I got, but they don't have that one on the bigger one. They don't have on sale. So here we go. But this one here, I love it. This one I use to organize all of my future series I have for Storm Bloodline Saga. This one I use for all of my organizations for every 90 days and my 10-year and what I plan to do in 10 years as far as books are concerned. And behind these there is a board, a Kanban board that maybe in a future video I'll do about how I organize every 90 days, my thoughts on what I want to do in those 90 days. So, but for this video, I thought that what I would do is repurpose the box that it came in. And in my other videos, I'm sure you've seen Just Do You. I got this inspiration from Joyce Meyer. I watch Joyce Meyer every morning before I start writing. And I thought, well, you know, I need to put up a sign that says just do you. I always am worried about what other people think, and I shouldn't, and I need to remember to just do me. It doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter. I can't compare myself to anybody else. I am me, and I am the only me I've got. So I am different. You're different. Everybody is different for a reason, and so therefore I have to remind myself I just need to do me. And so I have this sign, but I want to bling it up. So what I've decided to do is take these purple sequins and put them on the wording and use seashells for the bottom. And I think what I might do, I have some brown rocks and I might put some rocks in there and hot glue it. And then I found some awesome looking lace that I'm going to put around the edging. So if you're interested in making one of these, repurposing these little boxes that some of your A5 come in, I'll show you how I decorated mine. So I have these sequins here, and I'm going to pick out random ones, and I'm just going to line them around my words first. Okay, so I have it all laid out. Now I am going to glue it all together. I'm going to take these tweezers that I use when I make my jewelry, and I'm going to use them and picking them up and laying them onto the hot glue. I'm going to do a little bit at a time because the glue tends to dry quickly if you're not quick about it, and I don't want to burn my fingers. I'm going to start on the U first over here and work my way up. If I work my way down, I'll probably disrupt all of the jewels. So I'm going to start this way and go up. I switched to these instead. They're my clamps that I use to flatten out jewelry, but for this video I think I'm going to use them for this because they're easier to pick up than the tweezers. My glue gun is hot, and so I'm going to try a few pieces here at a time. So I'm all done with my words, and you're going to have a little bit of string. Just pull it around and clean it up a little bit. But the one thing I've noticed is these sides are a little loose. So now what I'm going to do, oh no, lost one. I can glue that back later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue this in here so that it stays nice and fixed. And then hot glue in here. I know there's tape in there, but I think I'll just shoot it in there. There we go. That'll stay. And right through here. And here. So now that that's all hot glued up, actually that might have been an extra, oh no, there it is. I see it. Right there. And there we go. There's going to be a little excess. Oop, found another loose one. You're going to get loose ones, so you can go over it a little bit and see how each one of them are. I'm going to do that before I go to the next step anyway, but I just wanted to show you the back, and now they're a little more solid on the sides. So let that dry a little bit and fix everything up, and we'll go to the next step. That's kind of what it looks like with the rocks. So I am going to now glue the rocks in the shell, and when I'm done I will show you what that looks like. So I've done that so far. I've got the rocks in, and It's still a little wet. I used some tacky glue to glue down first, and then I went back with a hot glue gun. So I'm going to squeeze some in there. And squeeze down there a little bit. And now I'm going to try this one. And I think I like it coming out like that. So I put my glue heavily because I don't want it to fall on there. And press it in. Doesn't that look cute? There we go. I found some little shells and I decided to put those in there too. I found this beaded lace laying around. Let me see if I can focus that. Bear with me here. See the beaded lace? I thought it would look really cool around here. So that's going to be my last step. I'm going to put the lace all the way around. So this is frayed a little bit, so I'm going to cut it. Fold it down, hot glue it, that will help. Folding it down, I will take that, and I'm going to go over this edge. So when I get to the corner here, I kind of fold so it doesn't look like it's out of place, and then I continue on so I don't have to cut. I don't want to cut the lace more than I have to because I know that it'll fray, and I don't really want to sear it off with a lighter because I don't want it to discolor either. So there we go. And do the same. Whew, that's got a lot of warmth. Kind of burnt my finger, but I'm okay. You can use any lace, I suppose. Just get something. This I had hanging around. I was going to do it for, this was supposed to be for my daughter's wedding dress, but we changed our minds on what we were planning on. So I still had it hanging around, and I thought, well, why not? I'm going to use it for this. So you don't have to go extravagant and all out like I did here with the pearled lace, but I thought it would be very pretty to look at all the time, and it will make me happy. So I'm using pearled lace. There we go. And now I'm going to cut right here. Actually, you know what I think I might do is put glue right here so that the bead won't fall off. It's been a long time since I've done beadwork. But that's a little secret. Just use tacky glue, not tacky glue, but hot glue, or another thing you could use is Stitch Witchery. So I am going to dab hot glue there, hoping that that will help keep it from fraying. There it is. I think it turned out pretty cool. What do you think? Now I have something very pretty to look at every single day when I write. Well, folks, if you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button on your right and the like button on your left. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you around. Bye!